You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my mind. You know this struggle sometimes. Cover my mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus,
from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is history. Me and them dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, me and them dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. Me and them dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate decree. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every pipe must have water. 5, roads smooth as 6, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, we and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin, inside sources say, we and them dead. Tell them Arnold say, we and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready, read the red eulogy. We and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamla say, we and them dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box, be and them dead. Tell them Munilal say, be and them dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake, be and them dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all less. 1, UNC on a mission 2, to correct the school system. 3, end poverty and clean up TNT. 4, speed up the housing process. 5, lower taxes. 6, revamp we energy, bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamla say, PNM dead. Petrotrain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is history. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin, inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready, read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, the Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. And folks, as soon as you get in, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE. You're tuned to WZYE. The heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
And of course, folks, that was In the Village, but that's all right. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you. And as you know, ladies and gentlemen, we promise you that we bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Take a listen.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And that's what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. We bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Let me bring in Of course, let me say welcome to Uncle Tommy, and of course, COP. Tommy, welcome.
Good afternoon, and a very special happy Sunday to you and your family. Also to you and your family, Mr. COP.
And let me say a special welcome to COP. COP, welcome.
No audio, COP.
You're on mute just now.
Unmute your mic.
There we go. So I muted for you, COP. You hearing us?
Yes, I'm here, Clear. Good afternoon to you, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy.
Yeah, man.
Good afternoon,
Yeah, I'm
sir.
hearing you all.
Turn up your volume a little bit. Turn up your volume. All right. So, folks, of course, yeah, we're in here.
All right.
Yeah, good. You're good there. So, folks, let me say a special welcome to all of you. Of course, it's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Yeah. So, folks, let me go. So, what was the big? What do you always say was the big news, Tommy? What would you say was the big news? One big news coming out of Trinidad and Tobago for the past week.
Military exercise with the U.S. and local military.
Okay. What about you, COP? What would you say is the big news coming out for the past since we have Thursday? Where's COP?
I was Children International Holiday.
Yeah.
This week. That was the biggest piece of news in my view. Come on.
Okay. And for me, the big news that
was
came
the
up.
biggest piece of news that captured me.
Okay. The biggest news that captured me was that the P&M contractors lose their case again. That was the big news to me. The P&M contractors who've been going to court forever and ever, they lose their case again.
This is true.
See, Pepper.
Yeah, many who saying, I wonder if Keith Scotland and Larry Lala and them gonna pay court costs for COP. I know your partner, Eastman Construction. I know your partner. That's COP. Eastman Construction. That is now tall man.
COP, are you hearing us?
I know, but like there's a delay coming from COP, but
Eastman Construction.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm a partner, but yeah, I realize I get a delay somewhere and that's why, yeah.
Yeah. You sure it's not your internet?
You get me good over there now?
Yeah, again, you're good. You sure it's not your internet? Make sure it's not your internet, you know, because the delay is because of the internet. Make sure it's not the internet. Because the delay could be because of the internet.
You get it? Leave this boy going and has to go, you know.
Yeah, I was saying, make sure it's not the internet. Because you're getting a delay normally when the internet is being utilized. Yeah? You see?
Yes, sir. Had to be that. Yeah. And they're like, they understand.
Yeah. You want to try and make sure nobody on the internet and come back? Yeah, all right. We go fix that with COP and then we go come back.
Yeah. But Eastman is one of the players.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Say that again, Tommy.
Is it Eastman is one of the contractors?
Yeah. He's one of the P&M contractors. You understand? Yeah, I call him a P&M.
Well, they try to sneak them in there before they got out of power.
Yeah. Mm. Uh. Yeah, they try a little thing, but it didn't work. Yeah, COP, we have your back. Are you hearing us better? Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, you hear me now? Because I was with you.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
you. We hear you
You
there
hear
now.
me good there now?
Yeah, we getting you good there now. Yeah.
You're supposed to be hearing me good there now.
Yeah, man, we hearing you good now.
We hearing you.
All right?
You hear
Yeah, so
me there?
it's the internet. Make sure that it's just you alone on the internet because
Yeah.
yeah, whenever it gets a delay and you kind of stick. You understand? All right. Okay, cool. So, folks, first thing tonight, well, this morning was no other than Troy Smith.
Joy Smith.
Troy Smith, boy. That is a new one, boy. Troy Smith representing the males now. Troy, welcome. And say hello to Kizzy for us. Troy Smith. Say hello to Kizzy for us. Troy Smith say Uncle Tommy, Mr. COP. Blessed uprising to you guys.
Same to you, Troy.
Yeah. Next in was WRX. Good day, everyone. Remember to hit the like button and share. Yeah. Correct is right. Next was Kevin George. Good day to all in the village. First place. Had to get in this live, boy. Kevin, you think it easy? I tell you, you originate in the video, imitate. Erasmus McFarlane. Blessed day to Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Yeah, man. Erasmus says the early birds, Troy, WRX, Kevin, wish you all the best for a successful Sunday. Yeah, man. Erasmus says Kevin, it's better to try and fail and fail to try. Don't give up. Correct is right. Yeah. Mr. Intellectual says blessed morning to Professor, Uncle T, COP, and all villagers. Hope you all having a super special Sunday filled with all of God's goodness and rich blessings. So, folks, as you all, as we continue here, right, I want you all to just think about who you think, and we're going to do this after the top of the hour, who you think will be
Fraud, fraud, fraud. Fraud, fraud, fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week. Fraud, fraud, fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week.
folks. We just want you to think after the top of the hour who you want to nominate as your fraud of the week. All right, we're going to do that after the top of the hour. Who is your fraud of the week? Who are you nominating for your fraud of the week? Yeah, we're going to do that after the top of the hour. All right, let me continue here. Uranus McFarlane said to all the villagers who support our Prime Minister, KPB, may you be filled with blessings of peace, happiness, and prosperity. All right?
We have done that talking.
Good afternoon, Uncle Tommy, Wall Street COP. Volsang says, good afternoon, Walls, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Hope you're having a great day thus far. Having a great day. Tommy, when I finish here, you know what to go and do, right?
Run.
Correct is right. You had to go and do my
Did you miss Donegal King?
No, you could go ahead. If I'm Mr. Go ahead.
I think Donegal King. A blessed Sunday to you. Thank you for logging in.
Ms. Santa Cruz, say good afternoon, my friends on the village chat. Good afternoon to you, Ms. Santa Cruz. Ramdio Baiju, Pleasant good afternoon to Professor Wall Street, Mr. Tommy COP and the village. Welcome to you too. Ramdio by Joseph, blessings to everyone on the live. Hey, Ramdio boy, you're locking both Facebook and YouTube, but you ain't easy. Pleasant good afternoon to Professor Wall Street, Mr. Tommy COP and the village. Good afternoon to you, Ramdio Baijo. Zora Karim. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah. Capitan. Capitan always trying to make trouble. Good afternoon to you, Wilsam Hafiz Mohammed. Tara, welcome. Good afternoon, everyone in the village. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy and COP bless. Good afternoon to you, Tara. Tommy Mohammed. Good afternoon, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy and all listeners. Welcome, Tommy. Gordon Drygen Joseph. Good afternoon, church to you and yours. We have the right kind of weather for truth to reign today. You agree with me? Okay.
That kind of weather for truth every day.
I don't know, but I don't know. Monica Ramkisoon, good afternoon, Wall Street. Uncle Tommy, blessed day to you. Yes. Could have some Julian fella here. I wonder if that's your partner, Tommy.
I wonder.
Yeah, I feel like your partner, you know. Julian, good afternoon.
Partners is like Neil and Marcy.
Nah, partner could be a fella you know from a long time, grew up in your village and things. You know what I mean?
That too.
Yeah. Pearl Sammy, blessed good afternoon, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and everyone on the live. I think COP fixing his internet, so he'll be back. Anderson Wilson, good afternoon to my friends. What does he mean by that? Good afternoon to his friends only. What does he mean by that, Tommy?
Well, you don't want to say good afternoon to no enemies.
But we don't have enemies in here.
Maybe he has.
Okay.
We don't know.
Yeah. Amy Brown says he's getting threatened. More propaganda. Who go threaten? The lollipop man? Who go threaten me? What are threatening me for, Tommy? I don't know why. Monica.
Propagandists deployed.
Propagandists deployed, yeah. But there are plenty of them now, you know. They're coming out of the woodworks, you know.
Yeah, because they're trying to chase away their opponents.
Yeah. And we have plenty of them. Sherry Abraham. Good Sunday afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to you, Sherry. Yeah, Tommy Mohammed, it's about time. The big news is the lady who made threats against Mr. Bosasa got arrested. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Mr. Santa Cruz. The crooked contractors lost again. Once they got young lawyer, they lost again. Vishnu Pandit, a pleasant good Sunday afternoon to Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy and COP, and to everyone in the village. Always looking forward to my favorite program. Blessings to everyone. Thank you. Bennett Thomas, welcome. Good evening, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, Mr. COP, and all in the village. Tommy Mohammed, correct is right. The others have to be arrested. The other one who posed the Prime Minister address and all kind of things, yeah, no.
Yep.
She too. There's the next one. Only know she. Remember that one who's the PNM one? Monica,
Yep.
PNM propaganda in every nook and cranny. You know, Tommy, you know, I think you regret ever saying that, you know.
He has to.
I think you regret that. And the thing about it, Tommy, we capture it in his voice, eh? In his voice.
So it's no AI.
It's no AI. Yeah? Ain't no AI. Alright, let's see this. Let me see my phone working. Let me see if it working today. I have my phone hooked up. KFC, welcome. Hello, good afternoon, Professor Washington, Uncle Tommy, COP.
Good afternoon, KFC.
Good afternoon to you, KFC. Professor Washington, Uncle Tommy. I take the fight at different levels. I went down by the Parliament Friday and meet up. One on the talk to the shaman and you know Barry's father.
Okay.
But I've been meeting with him sometime this week. And let him know. So let me take a fed just so I tell the honorable Kadisha because she come on this frequency and say solar and that she know I done solar, she know this one is done solar, she know that one is done solar. And solar anyway, next Christmas coming. But Mr. Washit, I want to tell my honorable minister, Ms. Van Damme, I love she, I support she full of joy, don't you think I know piano, I fully living
KFC.
in a UNC show.
KFC. Again, KFC, I'm trying to tell you. I keep trying to tell you, man.
No,
but KFC.
You man block my phone. I find that disrespect.
No, KFC. KFC. What? Take a little listen now, man. KFC. I keep telling you, brother. I trying my best. All I want to do, I'm not trying to tell you how to run your life. Okay? All I'm trying to give you is a little wisdom because when you come on the program and you're bad talking people who need to help you, you don't put yourself in a good light. That's all I'm trying to tell you. If I KFC, let me say something. If I gotta give you $1, right? And you come in and you bad talking me, do you really think I want to give you $1, KFC? Let me be honest.
Mr. Washit, me bad talking, them I talking, I Mr. Washit, I going by them and again, me get no response, I go in by the office, I go in this, that thing, and then when I go to the office, I set up face.
But KFC, you think it's you alone? Well, let me ask you a question. You think it's you alone going to them office for help? You think it's you alone? You don't think it's hundreds and hundreds of people going into the office for help?
They're being overwhelmed.
Well, when the sign light in me, because I see people fighting one toilet like me, and they don't know my situation, they don't go to my thing and factual legal challenges.
No, KFC.
And let me know what's going on.
KFC, you have to realize that everybody think their situation is most urgent, you know. So they are being overwhelmed.
But I look for the back of the picture with that pulling the shot there, listening and cutting out things as the minister. I will call out the name just now.
All right.
Because the minister plays for married.
Bless.
So let's take it out and send it to them. Bless. They KFC that live back. I beat you a land back.
All right.
Bless.
Bless KFC.
I don't know what to tell. Tommy, you heard him, right?
Claro.
Okay, good. So we get one thing. Brooklyn, welcome. Brooklyn, where's your beef to? What are you looking for? Tell me what you're looking for.
I looking to live till I reach 90 years. After 90, once I want no pain.
No, Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
I want to reach 90, I could go out.
No. Go ahead.
I want to live till I reach 90 and be strong like I know.
Brooklyn, you support the UNC full 100, right?
Yes. I sing for them. I sing for them.
All kind of things.
Family vote for them. I beg people to vote for them.
Yeah.
I do all kind of things.
Yeah. So tell me, why you're unhappy? You ain't get nothing yet. Tell me. Talk to me.
All right. So what I want them trying to make is to see faster prosecutions with people that is doing crime, people that is killing. I want to see the law pass when a man kill a man and get catch on the spot.
Yeah.
He mustn't go through too long of 10 years and 5 years waiting in jail before they deal with him.
Correct.
Once they catch him on the spot
and
they catch him with the gun and he kills somebody, within a month time, you should be hearing that he was executed somehow or the other. That's what I want. So that when people know that they're going to be murdered in a month time after they do kill other people, innocent people, it will be less people thinking of going out there and killing so easy. I want to see where I can go home and walk any other night with my jewelries and things. I don't worry about somebody might kill me for it, you know. I want to be able to go in a taxi, or I want to be able to see my sister and think when a taxi, my auntie when a taxi, and not know that the taxi will total
she way and do she something and then shoot she and then trash out that car. I want to see these things happen. You know why I want to see these things happen? Because it will make a better Trinidad and Tobago for me, not just for me, for everybody else. But what I want to say, right? Because I've been hearing KFC for the longest while, and you just trying to tell him it's not how we do it. I hear him on the ground report doing the same thing. On the phone, 1 second. I hear him on the ground report and they tell him again. But again, here this going on good. A lot of people asking for help, as you are explaining, right? We know that there's KFC, yes. But here what happening now? When you go and make it public that you calling on a minister in the ministry to directly see about your problem, if that minister directly go and see about your problem now, the way you're talking, guess what? The whole PNM cabal going to see corruption in the UNC. Because all that minister can go for your file, after all the other files, because not you alone going through that situation, PNM victimize plenty people. And there are other people just like you who may have the same situation and them too waiting for help. But again, they're not on the radio calling these ministers, naming the ministry and saying about this and then and send the phone and all this. You let everybody know that you have the direct minister number. That's why they're blocking and getting rid of you, because you're acting too crazy. Every radio station you're on talking the same thing and you're not listening KFC. Because I'm not bashing here, I'm telling you, if people just deal with you directly, that's not how a minister is supposed to operate. But if you were silent, quiet, and dealing with this thing privately, the minister might just say, you know what? Let me help you, because you're not going to talk on every radio station and say, but you get you and you get you. This is a serious thing. I have friends in the UNC, two big positions. You think I'm going to ask them for something and it being gay? I go on every radio station and call up the name and thing. That's not that. Then they're my friend, and then I have no respect for them, and they will look at me as somebody with no discipline. And that's what I hearing when you go on the ground report on Wall Street on this and that, and you talk about these ministers. These people just got here. They just get in these places. Some of them for the first time they hold in this ministry. These people cannot just go and do what PNM was doing. Look how much PNM ministers was giving away house and giving away contracts and giving away all the opposition or the PNM right now. And she fired or somebody had some big URP thing or secret contract. All that corruption. So as big and small as it is, it's still going to consider corruption when your name pulled and you talk and tell everybody, I get you. And then there's about 1,000 people with your situation or even worse did not get you. Yeah. What do you think they're going to say? There's 1,000 people going to say UNC corrupted.
Correct.
Because KFC went on the radio and talked.
Yeah.
And they went and pulled KFC name. And we there before KFC. We there 10 years now, PNM victimized me. And we not getting you. Who is KFC? And then UNC got a bad name. You have to understand what people telling you KFC. I hear it right in America how you're carrying on all the radio station about these ministers and calling the name and saying things. Certain things is not for the radio.
Correct.
All right?
Yeah, man.
So again, I hope you understand. I'm not bashing about that. But certain thing and talk is bigger than you. You understand? And we don't want to see the UNC go down that road because they wouldn't go another 5 years if they do certain things and you come out and say, I get you, and then 10,000 people who ain't get you. Vex.
Yeah, man.
Man.
You see, Tommy, Brooklyn raised a valid point, eh?
Yep.
What this is exposing, and KFC, you really have to stop it in truth, boy. You have to stop it. Let me go solo here. I want to send you a message, KFC. You have to stop it. All right? Let me do this. KFC, you have to stop it. Here's why you have to stop it, eh? Everybody know, even a man on Mars, Jupiter, Saturnus, Venus, know you are a supporter of the UNC. Hear what you are doing. You are giving the opposition fodder to make your party look bad. All right? So, for example, let me say there is still PNM people in Vandana Mohit office. And Vandana Mohit take care of you when there was 5,000 people ahead of you. And she fix up your thing and she send it up and you get fixed up. Then you come back to the radio. Yeah, boy, hey, let me big up my MP, eh? Because they fix up my file. My file get fixed up now. You know what you have just done there? You by yourself have exposed a whole party now to expose them to the opposition, now bringing that to the public domain in that, oh, you see, them only taking care of their own, you know. Look what they do. KFC jump ahead of everybody else when it had people there way before him. Come on, man. You have to stop it. People are trying to guide you in the right direction. Going on the radio station, and you know what you do, KFC? And I'm sorry I have to address this way, but I have to. You know what you know doing? You are telling us that we have to be careful when you come on our program, because you do not stay within the program, you go and talk about your stuff. So this is about you alone, and forget about everybody else. You have to stop that, brother. You have to stop that. And I told you already. I said, KFC, I will help you. You need any documentation to send to the MPNM, I will help you with it. I've said it publicly. And I'm still giving you that public. I'll help you. But how you expect, let me ask you a question, KFC. How you expect to come blast me, blast Tommy, blast COP, and then want to call here and give an opinion? I just asking here, join a reference. How could you want to blast Wall Street, blast Uncle Tommy, and blast COP, and still want to come here and talk on the program? How you think we go feel? No, how you think we go feel? I'm just giving you an example, man. That's all. That's all. Right? And it's not one person have told you that. It's many people. So all are we wrong? All of us are wrong? All of us cannot be wrong. Cannot be wrong. And you keep doing it over and over and over and over and over. And it has to stop. And the only way it's going to stop, KFC, let me tell you this. The only way it's going to stop is whenever people see your number show up, they're not going to take your call. Because they don't know what you're going to say. You want to put yourself in that predicament? Why do you want to put yourself in that predicament? Think about it.
Yep. He needs discipline and the display good behavior.
As we say here, we speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You may not like it, but the truth will set you free. Simple. Plain talk, bad manners. I think I saw some voice notes here. Let me take these voice notes. And I got some. All right, here's a voice note.
Mr. Washington, I want to get my little views on that front page Guardian today with Jimmy Brown taking threats seriously and stuff. Now, I'm going to research and dig up any person profile. I realize that fake account. But some of you followers is gospel on them, so you have to be a PNM, right?
You have the volume a little Wall Street because I'm not hearing.
The volume is really weird.
And me, I don't know shipping because that screenshot days ago. It could be somewhere last year, and it was 2 days ago.
Volume low?
Very.
Huh?
Very low.
Okay.
So you didn't take it seriously at that time when you come yesterday, 2 days after, to take it seriously.
All right, Tommy, what I'll do on that one, I got to fix that too. I don't know what's going on with that one. I'm going to send it to you, and you're going to play it over there, okay?
Okay.
So I'll forward the voice notes to you, Tommy, and you can just play it there. Because I want people to hear the voice notes, all right? So I'll send you that one, and there's another one I'll send you. When I get the voice notes, then I'll just forward it to you, and you'll play the voice notes, all right?
Cue it up right away.
Huh?
So you can play
that first one.
Good afternoon, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy and COP. Mr. Wall Street, I want to give my little views on that front page Guardian today with Amy Brown taking threats seriously and stuff. Now, I went and do a little research. I dig up any person profile. I realized it's a fake account. But some of his followers is Gaspy Dolly and them, so he had to be a PNM, right? But that doesn't give him the right to make threats like that. But what interesting is the screenshot was taken 2 days ago. And me, I not no stupid fella. Because that screenshot though bound to be 2 days ago. It could be somewhere last year and it was taken 2 days ago from when the person that commented. And now we could post it. So the picture will be 2 days ago looking like it happened just the other day. Right? I know no stupid fella. But what's interesting, 2 days ago he threatened you. Let me just say it happened recently. So you didn't take it seriously at that time, but you come yesterday, 2 days after, to take it seriously, to go to the police just because quote unquote African lady was detained for making threats against the Prime Minister. Mr. Worship, that's very suspicious.
Good afternoon, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, COP, and to everybody out there. Brooklyn, well said. But you know, talking to him, it's falling on deaf ear. And as you rightly said, everybody's trying to get across to this man. But he don't want to hear anything. He don't want to hear it. And from what I'm understanding, also on Google program, how many times Wall Street have you told him, stop giving the opposition ammunition to throw in the faces of the government? As Uncle Tommy rightly said, he's not the only one waiting for something. He's not the only one, and he's muddying his water, and that is what he don't seem to understand. He alone want and he alone have to get. And he alone in every minister office. Right? And as Brooklyn rightly said, when you get on so, and people feel you have all these ministers and them numbers, you are harassing them. If it is that you were supposed to be on disability and you were working, don't you think that had nothing to do with the government? It had everything to do with national insurance. I am picking up on a PNM, but if national insurance only get to find out that you're working while you're on disability, they are going to stop it. What is so hard is that to understand? You, I don't care if you cost me, you know, but I am going to tell you like it is. You are making a nuisance of yourself. Everybody now, hear everybody talking to you. Hear everybody talking to you. You are making a nuisance of yourself. And even if you bash him, Brooklyn, you have to apologize because that's what he causing people to do. Because it's like as Uncle Tommy might know, what you might be too young to remember, the story of the locust and the grain of corn is wanting over and over and over with him. I don't know what it is he expects. And as you rightly said, Wall Street, one of the major stories this week was the lost case.
For me, continue with the voice note. Okay, folks. I guess Tommy might be having internet problems as well. So, folks, let's go. Okay, when we come back for the top of the hour, we're gonna have the fraud of the week. All right. For the next few minutes, let me just go to the chat. You know, I mean, I yeah, yeah. Tommy frozen, folks. Let me remove him. I move Tommy, and hopefully when he comes back, we'll fix that. Tommy freeze. Oh God. Eugene, which Eugene is that? Eugene Alameni? Where you joining us from, Eugene? From you back?
Yeah, yeah, was.
It was frozen.
Yeah.
Can you
Um,
play the voice note?
KFC a call, but I tell him call back after the top of the hour. That way we'd have more time to talk.
Yeah, play back the voice note.
Which voice note you want me to play back?
The one that was playing when the call came in. Folks, when we play in our voice note, please don't call because it stops the voice note. Right? The voice note that he was previously playing. Play that again. Let me finish here the whole voice note from a Santa
Good
Cruz.
afternoon, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, COP, and to everybody out there. Brooklyn, well said. But you know, talking to him, it's falling on deaf ear. And as you rightly said, everybody's trying to get across to this man. But he don't want to hear anything. He don't want to hear it. And from what I'm understanding, also on Google program, how many times Wall Street have you told him stop giving the opposition ammunition to throw in the faces of the government? But as Uncle Tommy rightly said, he's not the only one waiting for something. He's not the only one, and he's muddying his waters, and that is what he don't seem to understand. He alone wants and he alone have to get. And he alone in every minister office. Right? And as Brooklyn rightly said, when you get on so, and people feel you have all these ministers and them numbers, you are harassing them. If it is that you were supposed to be on disability and you were working, don't you think that had nothing to do with the government? It had everything to do with national insurance. I am picking up on your PNM, but if national insurance only get to find out that you're working while you're on disability, they are going to stop it. What is so hard is that to understand? You, I don't care if you cuss me, you know, but I am going to tell you like it is. You are making a nuisance of yourself. Everybody now, hear everybody talking to you. Hear everybody talking to you. You are making a nuisance of yourself. And even if you're bashing Brooklyn, you have to apologize because that's what he causing people to do. Because it's like as Uncle Tommy might know, Washington might be too young to remember, the story of the locust and the grain of corn. It's wanting over and over and over with him. I don't know what it is he expects. And as you rightly said, Wall Street, one of the major stories this week was the Lusty case. And they know very well that unless that is settled, the government cannot open back URPO or CPEP or whatever. They cannot do it. That case has to be settled. They lost the case again. What is going to happen now? And my story of the week is that lady who was arrested for making threatening videos against Mrs. Masadi Center. And she shouldn't be the only one. She shouldn't be the only one. All who was advising people about how to conduct a home invasion and where couple of houses and all that, they should all be arrested. Thanks a lot, Wall Street. Take care.
Thank you, Ms. Santa Cruz. Do we have any more voice notes before we go for the break?
Yeah, we have dry gin. Let me see how long is. Let me see how long it is. We also have. We have. See how long this is. I ain't seen the time on it.
We do it after the break. We do it after the break.
Okay.
We do it after the break. Folks, it's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street on WZYE 95.9 FM. As we continue to talk, according to Marvelous Marvin, every PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. When we come back, we're going to address that. So, folks, of course, it's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m.
That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, when you join us, share the live, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509.
For me, I want you to just play the top of the audio from your end to see what how it plays, because sometimes I'm getting a delay. Can you just play?
Okay, let me pull up my assets.
Yeah, all right.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is WZYE.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
No more red. No more red. No more red. No more red. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win. We want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye. I'm a fight. Tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, Benny, bye bye. Bye bye, Benny, bye bye. We don't bounce you for you. Bye bye, Benny, bye bye. Bye bye, Benny, bye bye. We don't bounce you for you.
Laid to rest, laid to rest. Laid to rest, laid to rest. It's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge. Hey! Tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Petrotrain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubble billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here. Security, B&M dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, B&M dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. B&M dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Four, every pipe must have water. Five, roads smooth as six, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, B&M dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the put a spin. Inside sources say, B&M dead. Tell them Arnold say, B&M dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box, B&M dead. Tell them Munilal say, B&M dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake, B&M dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still lawless. One, UNC on a mission. Two, to correct the school system. Three, end poverty and clean up TNT. Four, speed up the housing process. Five, lower taxes. Six, revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Petrotrain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubble billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here. Security, B&M dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, B&M dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, B&M dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, to put a spin. Inside sources say, B&M dead. Tell them Arnold say, B&M dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. B&M dead, dead, dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, when you join us, share the live, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And as the professor said, as soon as you get in, share the live, and we thank you.
So, folks, we want you now to call in, send your voice note, send in your messages for your
Fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week.
So do you
Fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week.
Okay.
Should I take the call?
Yeah, you use it. Take it.
Yeah, caller. KFC?
Hello? Yeah, good afternoon. Mr. Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. I hear two oppressors now jump out there, Brooklyn and Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz, you could talk to, because you were the soldiers, I was trolling and fighting, and you eating and drinking. We looking for no handouts and I looking for opportunities and betterment. Only thing we love KFC. KFC, you're doing a good work. Ask Brooklyn. I cut PNF for the last 9 years, and God bless me. With a roof over me from a two-little picnic, they was going out there and fighting and toiling. Who job bless no man, because they're moving red tape for people. Because our man come at 91 point and sees this, sees that. And when I went there, a body will spend more and see get through. My thing done partial legal challenges, I just waiting on a judgment, Me coming to talk to say the government look bad. So Miss Brooklyn and start that group, all they can tape and send it to the minister than them. Put their bless to bankers who feels it, knows it. So all bless.
Okay. You want me to play some voice notes?
Yeah, you can play some voice notes.
Let's hear this guy, what he got to say.
Good afternoon while it still is. Yeah. Hope that all's well or better. East, west, north, and south central, not forgetting Tobago. People, all over this place. Not today. Not the last 10 years ago. There are people suffering real bad. Now, there are those who would have gotten some help. Some, maybe more than just some help. And it have a lot to do with the politics. So we have developed a kind of culture. A culture of, hey, if you want to get help, there are several things that you can do. For some do it, and yeah, they will tell you that they are better off now. Some, not all, and now things that's going in this village, eh? Good goal, boys, Spurs. Sorry about that. Yeah. Some, you're not hearing them at all because, as my mother used to say, when your mouth full, don't talk. Don't talk. Okay? And some see how it went with others, and they decide they want to try that too. While there are those of us who try to tell people, hey, try not to put yourself in a position where you are dependent on any human being. Try, I say. All right? Develop a skill, learn a trade, do some studies and get some paper. It might just help, because there are persons who, when they read your resume, when they see what you would have studied, they will be quite willing to give you a shot. But when you're walking in with your hands swinging and saying you're a member of the party, or you're till a dead, that might not move the hand at all, even though they belong to that same party, Even though they belong to that same party. All right? So there are those of us who are trying to get people to get in a position where the opportunities are. Present yourself now. Upgrade yourself now. And don't be like a beggar maid. Don't be like one who, saying, well, look, they have to help me because I cost the other side. They have to help me because it's I who get them in power. They have to help me. No, it don't work so. It don't work so. While we know it had hosts who were trying to say, look at them. They've been helping their own. They're taking, what is Novocaine? They had to suffer in silence. Then I had to be listening to this platform now and hearing the same bloody thing. But just they're not using that word Novocaine or Novocaine. They ain't using that word. All they're saying is, don't embarrass the party now. My words, eh? Don't embarrass the party now. Just cool your stupid self. Just relax. Things will come. Your children go eat. You go eat. Just cool yourself. Lord, Father, help us quick now. Please. Please. Hey, it has something that we could do as leaders that could help some of those in those unfortunate positions. If we think, we could come up with it. And I'm not talking about taking over Key.
Tommy, before you go to the next voice note, right? You hear me, right?
Yes.
Tommy, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You hear that? One of the main PNM propagandists, don't take that call, don't take the call. One of the main PNM propagandists.
Brooklyn calling.
Wait. One of the main PNM propagandists. You see how you already spin it? He already spin it. You understand?
Yeah.
And there's gonna come a point in time when we're gonna have to make a decision here at WZYE 95.9 FM. Okay? We're gonna have to make a decision too. You making decisions, and we're gonna have to make decisions too. Okay? And it's just that simple. People gonna have to make decisions. Right? Because if you don't want to listen, who don't hear have to feel.
True.
Plain talk bad man. Where I'm play the voice notes to me.
Brooklyn calling. Should I take the call?
Play the voice note.
Okay, let me take the call. Brooklyn, you're live.
Hey, Uncle Tommy, I had a call back again on Wall Street. Good evening. So I call and give a bit of advice. I didn't bash anyone. I hear what he said. He called back the ball about oppressor and the oppressor and the Brooklyn and oppressor. You see now, I want to say, since you consider me as that, the UNC should give you nothing. You strong, you could walk your higher hand. I want to tell you shouldn't get nothing. You know why? I never say that they should help, All I give you some advice to do things better. And you choose to not listen to that and come and talk stupidness. So here Wall Street give you advice. And if you can do it to me, you're going to do it to Wall Street. Tommy give you advice. Andy give you advice. Everybody beside Pastor Google give you advice. Because Pastor Google wanted to talk like that. So I'm telling you, you shouldn't get nothing. Since you think that I auto-oppress you. Because you're doing it wrong and you don't want to understand what people are telling you. You're disrespectful and you're like, you have no sense. That's why they can't put you no way. So you shouldn't get nothing. I gone.
Tommy, that is it. That is it for that discussion, eh? That is it. Anybody calling with that discussion, we're not having that discussion anymore.
We're not talking that anymore.
That is the end
done.
of that discussion.
Talk
Anybody
done.
calls back and talk about that discussion, we hanging up the phone. Letting you all
Talk
know
done.
right now. Anybody calls with that discussion, Tommy, we hanging up the phone. We're not
Talk
having
done.
that discussion anymore. Let's play the voice note. Go ahead and play
One more voice note, and then take it from there.
Hi. Good day to you, Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and all the listeners. I want to make a strong point here concerning KFC and this misconduct. Right? That equivalent to misconduct in public office. right? Because he bringing his private problem into the public domain, and a show that does not support ignorance. And my advice that you all should, how we to deal with KFC, is that I like what Professor Wall Street said. We will not take your calls, but I want to add something to that. Call and let him know that if you need to apologize, right? I didn't hear you all say that. Call him and tell him you need to apologize for his behavior, and if you don't apologize for what he's doing and creating a storm, right, in the opposition, that we will not be taking his calls. And the first thing you need to do, apologize. Not just come in here and hoping that he would say the wrong thing again. You need to apologize for his behavior, and then he'll be allowed that he must apologize and say, okay, he will not do that again. And the penalty, if he does it anymore, he will be stopped short on the program. Agreed? Bless.
Okay, so folks, we have to understand. We have to understand this thing. This is politics, and we have propagandists of the PNM in every nook and every cranny, and their main goal is to try to make the current government look as bad as possible. Whether it's the truth, whether it's a lie, and most of the time we know are blatant lies. Yeah? Look at Amory Brown. Lie, 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 lie. But I want you all to listen to this one. Listen to this one, right? Listen to this. Listen to this. All they think they're in disguise, you know. But listen to this all the way through. We're going to play the first part. You all know about that, but I want you to listen to it after that.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
This is a government full of idiots. I'm sorry. This is a circus. I am truly sorry. This is a circus. I want the best. I want the best for Trinidad and Tobago, but at some point we have to admit we were wrong. We have to admit as people we were wrong. They promised change. They promised change. They promised change. And a lot is changing. I ain't gonna lie, we getting change. We getting the change now. It's just we getting the change for the worse. They're changing the Fed culture in Trinidad and Tobago. The Fed culture right now is like a children's party. From 12 p.m., not 12 a.m., from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. What good party you know that's finish at 10 p.m.? What good fete you know will finish at 10 p.m.? I know the Prime Minister old. I know the Prime Minister of age. You know, at 10 p.m. she probably in she bed. At 10 p.m. Prime Minister Kamala Pasabi's sister is probably lying down in she bed. Sleeping. Hopefully hugging up she husband. But what about the younger people? The younger people who want to enjoy their life and, you know, party, you know, experience life, experience the culture. What about the tourists that hearing about Trinidad and Tobago and want to experience our culture, and the party done at 10 p.m.? The party done at 10 p.m. That is the saddest thing I ever heard, and I do not know who this be reviewing the Prime Minister's statement
that the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
So folks, there you have it. Let me take this call. Anderson, welcome. Anderson. Yeah.
Kunji, Olayan Kunji, good afternoon. Brooklyn, KFC. And the list could go on and on. Let me tell you, this man, good evening. One of I should take. Let's call anybody. One of us, the only boo. Let me say good evening to you. But you bring across some good points that which we be able to take Wall Street. Well, I can remember one time, and I heard somebody say KFC had apologized. I was listening attentively. I have some fish to go and see about it. Done season. I need to not eat cuckoo, so I don't make my own thing to eat. But listening, and it's kind of good for KFC. It's good for me and all when I call and say I will help.
Tommy, I hung up on Anderson. Okay? I don't know if Anderson heard that we're not going down that road again. We're not going down that road. We're not. Discipline. Discipline. Tommy, what did Dr. Williams say again? What was the what did
Discipline,
he say?
tolerance, and production.
Okay. Okay.
Those were the watchwords.
Yes. If no, I'm not taking your call. Anderson, I'm seeing your call and I'm not taking it. Seriously. I'm not taking it. All you have to have some sort of discipline, man. All you have no discipline. None. All you don't have no discipline. All you just feel all you could say anything, we already told you what it was. All you have no discipline. All you have to start to get some discipline. You know what you have to do, boy? Let me say this. You know what they have to do? Seriously. They have to take some oil out of Trinidad and put oil in a different place. So you could understand what discipline is about. We say we're not talking about that no more. We're not. And you come to talk about that again. No discipline. That is part of the problem that we have in the country. That is part of the problem. And you know where that problem come from? It come from the PNM. Yeah. The PNM allow all you to have no discipline. None. No discipline. The PNM allow all you to have no discipline. So you know what? It ends up on the streets of Trinidad and Tobago. It ends up on radio program. It ends up on television. It's like a virus. The PNM is a virus to Trinidad and Tobago. A virus. They need to get rid of them totally. Totally. Why only now no discipline, boy? Why? I just wonder, you know what too? People just encourage them type of behavior. And again, the PNM is to blame. Yeah? Look how long the PNM encourage that type of behavior with CPEP. Look how much years they encourage people to work 2 hours a day for 8 hours pay. Look how much years. Look how much years. You know what they do there? They create a lot of people with indiscipline. That's what they did. That is what they did. You know what they have created? A
party society. One set of fete is fete after fete after fete after fete. Who sing that song? Iowa George?
Yep.
It's fete after fete after fete after fete. All you know what Dr. Eric Williams stated? He stated that if Trinidad and Tobagonian was to devote themselves, right? And I'm paraphrasing here, devote themselves to Trinidad and Tobago. They ready to devote themselves to party. We will be one of the richest countries in the world. And now, the government trying to take all away from this, all your mashing up sporting facilities, mashing it up. All you care about sports. However, when we go to the world championship and the Olympics and we get back a medal, everybody, hey, yeah, boy, what? Keyshawn win a gold. Jerry Mitchell win a silver. Yeah, Wall Street went to the championship and he bring back 2 gold and a bronze. Yeah, boy, hey. But when we talk about the facilities that the party mashing up, all your, hey, what do you want to see? They don't like black people. It's black people this. Paying them again. Boy, paying them again. Basity. It's a shame. Shame.
Oh, the depriving we culture.
Yeah, depriving we culture. All of a sudden, the culture, like you don't have a party in AZ Comfort Stadium. All of a sudden, are depriving you of the culture. For you not to have a party to mash up the track. Are depriving you of the culture. Look, all you're sick, and all you need some discipline.
Take the call.
Let me take this call. Beulah, welcome.
Hello. Uncle Tommy and Mr. Wall Street and COP. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I like how you're talking there, you know. This is not being racist or biased or anything against the black people. But the first thing they always come up with, the Indians, Kamala don't like the black people. And we went out there and we do this and we do that. And watch me, I could say anything and people could believe it. That is the propaganda, the PNM. And these people just come in the programs and they just say a set of baloney that makes no sense. And Mr. Wall Street, I want you to educate your black people. Because as far as I see on social media all over, it's only black people that bashing Kamala, it's only black people that making threats against the lady. So far, they put one in prison. Then it have another young one come out again saying another set of thing about Kamala and you know, this is getting real disgusting now. How come Indian people don't call your station or station and pong the government to help them? How come it's only black people? In America, it's the same thing too. From what I heard. Why is they like that? They need to be educated. They need to be put in place. They need to humble themselves. And if they're going wrong, they need to apologize and say sorry. But they don't know about them thing according to Andy Williams say. They would go right down. Without apologizing. They will go right down saying that they are right. And this is something people cannot stand in Trinidad. People in Trinidad is getting fed up of them because of this. If you voted, it's not only you alone voted for for outcomes in Trinidad and Tobago. Everybody, a lot of people, how much Mr. Wall Street have about maybe 95% of the people that put this leader in government.
Mm-hmm.
And she only there April 28th till now.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep oppressing and oppressing and oppressing. There's a spirit of oppression, a spirit of oppression, depression, and opposition against the government. wait. When you want something in life, you gotta wait. You want your prayer to be answered, you have to wait. While the test is going on, the teacher is silent. But these people, everything for them, they're taking people on a guilt trip. It's about black people. Black people. It's black people. We from the West Indies, we all are black people. Not only them, and they are not superior above everybody else. That what them say or what they want, they have to get it right away. It don't work so. I never see it work so in no other country, and it ain't gonna work so here. And this thing, and then when I listen to the program and I hear them, boy, I just get crazy. All you need to educate all the black people a little bit. They're like tops spinning on mud. We're going nowhere, just in circles right there. And then want to bash this one, and last thing, then they want to bash this one and bash that one because they come out and they're speaking the truth and they're speaking about what they see in Africans people who want good for themselves and for their own black people. These are the black people who go against them and bash them and pull them down and burn them down, which is not good. That is not good. In other words, you know what they're doing there? They're putting a curse on themselves each time they do that. They curse themselves and they're not blessing themselves. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Okay, Mr. Wall Street. I'm listening on.
Thank you. Yeah?
Thank you, Beulah.
So I wouldn't paint a broad brush because there are many black people who support the UNC. Right? So I wouldn't paint a broad brush.
She made a very interesting point that I always say was we are all black people.
Yeah.
It's just tribalism, or should I say?
Okay. Let me take this call.
Take it.
Mr. Florida, welcome.
Mr. Tommy, Mr. Super, whoever he is, but even though he call us success and everyone, I have to say what he heard this on here.
Okay.
So, Mr. Anselm, Mr. Tommy, and Mr. Super and everyone, let me not go down this road now. Let me not say Indian and African. Let me start to say Trinidadian now. Let me change the culture now. Let me say Trinidadian. Don't say African and Indian. Because when you cut any one of these, red blood coming out. So let me stop saying black people is this and black people is that and Indian people is this. We say Trinidadians. As Mr. Wall Street say, and Mr. Anselm say, the PNM did a number in the country. And we see it. They brainwash a lot of Trinidadians to think in one way. You see, that is the way how people get power and people get money. They do what we call division.
Divide and rule.
Dividing up. Yeah, they keep dividing because we as Trinidadians, we as West Indians. Because let me tell you something, any part of the world you go to, here is not Caucasian, here is black. Right? Let me be real, it's a Caucasian and it's a black. And we have to stop going to this narrative and talking about black and Indian, these Trinidadians. And these we just do this divide us and we just still in our narrative when we call and talking and making phone calls and we still say Indian and African. We have to come out of that stigma because that is what have us divided. We know that the PNM did a number in this country. We know there's a lot of people who is not very educated and they survive by any way necessary, which is the wrong part. There's only a small percentage of this population in Trinidad that does crime. And who does it and who supports it? The same people who say divide them. They don't talk about Indian and African, keep them divided. And that is all we keep doing. We still with this narrative, we in 2025.
just now gonna be 2026, and I've been hearing since I live in Trinidad. I've been hearing African Indian, African Indian. But why the 1%, the Syrians and the Arabians, whoever it is, making all the money? Them is the multi-millionaire. Them is the one who rule in Trinidad. The Indian and Afrikaners, all they want to see it. We the bottom of the barrel. It's a few Indian with money and it's a few African with money, but the majority, 90%, living paycheck to paycheck. Don't have disposable income. Not be able to. You think people don't want to take the children out on a vacation and go Europe and all that? But you see, we get this division all the time. We start to talk about Trinidadians. And let me welcome you brothers and them. They make a mistake, they just think wrongly, but
Where are you, Mr. Florida?
Tommy, are you hearing that better, folks? Are you hearing that better?
Yeah, it actually got a whole lot better as we went on, but you got cut.
I made a few changes here. I hope that got better.
Yeah, I think you did good.
Yeah. I hope that got better. All right.
You did good.
All right. 00 ananas says perfect. Yeah. All right. Good. All right. Good. So I whatever I did something here.
Something you did that worked.
Yeah. I think I did something with Bluetooth that I didn't know about.
It worked.
And it seemed like if it worked. Right? Yeah. So folks, we have to understand, we have to understand this thing. This thing serious, you know?
Yep.
This thing serious.
Yep. But it's ignorance is the biggest issue here, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, ignorance.
You say?
I say ignorance is the main contributor to most of the problems that we are facing as a people.
Yeah. Boy, we hope, folks, hopefully one of these good days, you know, Tommy, think about it, right? Think about this, right? If you do sports in Trinidad and Tobago, you will know what are the consequences of using sports stadium for FET. Right?
Yep.
You will know what are the consequences. But if you don't play sports, you really don't care about that. That's not on your radar.
True.
Yeah? All you want to think about is using the PNM propaganda to say that it's race. All of a sudden it's race.
Yeah, but even you see, the thing is this: if you travel and you get to learn about people, you realize that race doesn't matter, because some of the sharpest minds I've known came from the motherland, right there in the United States.
Yeah.
So you can't, they can't say, well, this race is inferior and this race is superior, because if you really want to look at it, it's discipline. And the reason why these Africans from Africa perform so well is because of their discipline.
And I think, Tommy, that one of the things that I guess because I run quite a bit, you know, I have learned discipline. You know, and but I think that's what Trinidadians, Trinbagonians can do better at: discipline.
That's it. Those three watchwords. If they took those three watchwords seriously, we'd have a model nation.
Correct is right. Yep. I agree.
But all three have gone out the window.
Yeah. Yep. You know, 00 Alana, it makes a good point. It's like people who say that fireworks are an issue for them. or they don't live in that place argue that they shouldn't ban fireworks. Yeah, they don't know. You understand? They don't know. Right? Let me take this call. Or they tell me follow you in COP well, all right? COP, welcome. Yeah. Yeah.
Not hearing him right now. Turn him up.
Huh?
I'm not hearing him at all.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.
Great.
So, Professor Wall Street, what the state must do, the government must give them promoters and them state sporting facilities to have the second party. And when they do get up to after 12 and them, from 12 o'clock in the day to 10 o'clock in the night, remember the government have a responsibility not just for the promoters, for the general public and for the houses and them all over the community. We must give them day from to go whole night. And when the government give them that abusive authority, the government wicked. The government try to oppress black culture and black people music. How ridiculous that song. Why? If them promoters and them come together and buy a place and build a place, them can whole set inside it once them are disturbing the peace for a whole week straight, and government won't bother them because they have the place. You see it have nightclubs and them this be running 24/7 a day, day and night it running because they secure the place. Why the promoters do something like that? They must mash up the field, mash up the surroundings, taxpayers' property, and applaud the government for giving them that. No, it's time for that to stop. Promoters, all they go and find all their place now. That years of money all they making. That years of money all they making. Try and see if they can get empty land. Go and talk to Trinbago. I don't think it will sign up that contract yet. Go and talk to Trinbago and try and see what all they could do over there with that land. It will benefit all your culture. As what all they say is black people culture. And have all their own private place. But don't look for tax-paying place. Don't look for sporting facilities to do them things. And when the government sympathize with all you and say, all right, it's a certain place all you can get. Because it doesn't really have no big set of sports in them place. All you can get from 12 o'clock in the day to 10 o'clock in the night. That's not suitable. The government wicked for that. And by 10 o'clock in the night, come and sleeping. You don't think you should be sleeping by 10 o'clock in the night too? And your 17-year-old daughter that you're encouraging to go and party and wine? That probably studying and educating themselves? You don't think if you go to sleep 10 o'clock in the night, you might save $150, $200 in buying unnecessary beers? Eh? If you hold back on them party, then why think 65% of the school children are failing in this country? Because the more parents and them go in party and spending out the money in party, the blasted party and them, and can't educate the children properly, can't even pay for the lessons. The promoters, are they thinking it that way? What are they encouraging the young population to party for? Until 12 o'clock after 12. And the Professor Wall Street, anything taking place, any kind of fete taking place in public place should be banned from after 10. After 10, all music cut out in public place. Have your private place for that. Do what all them white boys and them do. You see, the PNM give all them white boys and them opportunity to build casino that go run for 24 hours a day and gambling place for 24 hours a day. Try to look at tapping in that avenue to build them promoters party club and them. Thank you.
I don't know what you did, but the volume is good. I'm not hearing you, Wall Street.
Huh?
Yeah, you soft now.
All right. My volume all the way up.
Your volume went down.
My volume went down.
Your volume is down, and now you can hear the caller.
Say that again.
I said, no, I'm hearing the caller. I wasn't hearing you.
Are you hearing me now?
Now I'm hearing you great.
Okay, good, good. So, folks, 007 Alana said at 62, when I heard my own mother argue. Let's leave this call. Caller, welcome. Lenny from Florida, welcome.
Yes, yes, good day to you, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy and COP.
Good day, good day, sir.
My first contribution is the fraud of the week, and I want to put him as fraud of the week. That's the fraud for a lifetime, and that is Mr. Gary Abood. I don't know if you see that his visa was revoked.
Correct.
And and when you think of and had the nerve to say that he was given the opportunity to go to Georgetown University and get a great education. Where is Georgetown University? Is it in Russia? Is it in China? Is it in Venezuela? You know, but they, you see, he's from the 1% family. What lie he's talking about, and Trump, and there's more to come. I don't know if you heard the story. I live in Miami, and I know what's going on. And there is a lot of more visas to be revoked in the very, very near future. I can't say who, but it's coming soon. Soon. You can't call the president of the United States a murderer. You can't, whether it's Obama or whoever. Have your feelings. Yeah, you could say certain things, Okay. The other thing is about this race talk, I am. Are you there?
Yeah. We're listening. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I am of mixed race. The two main races are Indians and African. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing that I am very, very touchy with, because I see how I was brought up. My parents were very strict when coming to that. My mother banned her own brother for life from coming to our house because of the C word and the N word. Both of them died. My mom died and he died. And just for using that word, she said, if you use it again, you would not be able to come into this house. And Trinidadians have to realize that Trinidad, population per capita, we are the most cosmopolitan country in the whole world. There is, you know how many Douglas children there are in Trinidad and Tobago? I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, when I left here 50-something years ago, there was a lot. But going back all the time, and you see there is more and more, and I pray every day and night that our people will just come together and bring this place back as what it used to be. Coming to the fact now, I listened to a talk show host the other morning, and he is saying that the government needs to give them 1 year to come to some kind of agreement concerning these spread venues. And because he is studying his pocket. I was as I told you, I was in the promotion business. And all they are studying is what they can make out of these spreads. They don't study the patrons or the artists. How many people going to lose the hearing or get sick and die in a year's time because of the noise from some of these pets, you know. Anyway, you know, that's, I like how you keeping a very tight rein on your program. That's what you all have, because, you know, we all come from this small little place. And like one of your callers said, we are all Trinidadians. You know, I try to help Trinidadians or whoever I can help. If they need $1 or something and I have it and I can give it to them, I give it to them, you know. But we start to stop bashing each other so that our children and our children's children and the future generation will have a much better world to live in. Oh, one more thing. I read an article where a guy from, I think, African Congress or something is talking about the zone of peace. I wish he would go and try to get a zone of peace in where he comes from and see what's happening over there instead of dealing with our stuff down here. You understand what I'm saying, brother, Professor?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right.
Thank you.
So I thank you very much for giving me the opportunity and look on and listening to you all. Thank you.
Bless. Yeah, that's what we do here, man. We give you the opportunity.
You.
That's it. Tom, you have any voice note there before you go for the break?
Let's see. No, I don't see any notes. Let me see what this is here.
Okay, I think the voice note. I send this voice note to you. I want to play a voice note, Tommy, just to hear the people hearing the voice note.
Go ahead. Give it a shot.
I'm going to play this voice note. Folks, can you tell me if you are hearing this voice note? I just want to make sure the voice notes are coming through.
Good afternoon again, Wall Street. Uncle Tommy, COP, and to everybody out there.
Perfect.
You heard the propagandists of the PNM? So that is important to him, right? Kamala has done worse. In 207 days, she has done worse. Never mind all the good things that she has done since she came into office, you know. She has done worse because she cut feds out of the Taruba Stadium, Jean Pierre, and Hazy Crawford Stadium, right? That and because of that, now she bad. She doing worse. She don't know what advising her, right? And a whole set of who shot John. That is what is important to them. That is what is important. I remembered when we were campaigning, when she was campaigning, people, and you know, when they were having the consultations and so, people were talking about the noise pollution. They were talking about the noise pollution. The lady did something about it. She's trying to do something about it. And now hear the nonsense people talking, right? Because what is important to them is only fat, and more fat. But most of the places now have all-inclusive. Start at a certain time, finish at a certain time, right? And it's in enclosed areas. But you see, people like that, they don't give consideration to how people feel in this place. How many years we were hearing from Louis Lee, saying the mayor of Port of Spain, talking about what they used to be doing to the people, walls and they all in Woodbrook and thing. And all that they were trying to cut out. The whole place was a big urinal. All these things they were trying to cut out. Now the lady doing something about it. She bad. She bad. In 207 days, she bad. But they take all the badness of the PNM for 3,540 days. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Santa Cruz. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So, folks, it's getting better, right? You'll just stay with us, man. we gonna fix it.
Yep.
We'll fix it. We work at it and we try our best to continue to fix it. Just like how Prime Minister Kamala Persad is working daily to fix the problems we have in Trinidad and Tobago. We here at WZYE 95.9 FM works every single minute to try and fix the problems. But folks, we're going to take that quick break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about the fired PNM contractors, how they lost again in court. Yes, the fired PNM contractors. Stick and stay, folks. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you. COP has experienced internet difficulties. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
So, folks, we are back with you. We want your fraud of the week now. Of course, fraud of the week, nominate fraud of the week. Tommy, I think we had one nomination so far. So we're looking for your nomination for fraud of the week. Send it in the chat. Call in with your fraud of the week. Send your voice note to the fraud of the week. Of course, folks, it's Sunday Talk. Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, we come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Go ahead, Tony.
260-96509.
So, folks, we are taking your fraud of the week. Yes, one person says Anthony Gary Aboud was their fraud of the week. So, Tommy, take one for Gary Aboud, right? Volsang said they in their ignorance rebelled against seatbelt driving under the influence of alcohol. Unbelievable. Paul Degal says, Anthony, I have some good news. Gary Aboud, the USA revoked his visa. He's the same person who KPB faced international court. All right. Monica, look at that. They're at peace in the right now. Okay, you all are hearing good now? Yeah. Clinton Williams says we go fix it, brother. Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy and the Village Blessings. Yeah. Monica Rampi soon said my in-laws are happy because their home's just behind the Turuba Stadium. They will sleep well. Yeah, people don't understand that at all. You don't know his thing, but I can't sleep with no noise at all. Tommy Mohammed said fat and more fat promotes production in people. Yeah. Volsang says 007, that enlightenment I speak of. Things are going to be done differently. It just takes getting used to. Years from now, they'll have no problem. Alistair, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, Professor Wall Street. Good afternoon, Uncle Tommy.
Good afternoon, Alistair.
COP.
Good afternoon.
Now you all have this fraud of the week.
Yeah, fraud of the week.
I see. You all stop it.
No. We have fraud of the week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my fraud of the week, before I make my contribution, my fraud of the week will be Captain Dindial, the CPO man.
Take that one, Tommy. Dindial.
Captain Dindial.
Dindial, fraud of the week.
CPO.
Yeah.
Now he, in confronting the PSA, trying to explain to them the state of the economy.
Yeah.
Right? So, in other words, he's trying to stall the negotiation. Right?
Yeah.
Whatever agenda he has. Because apparently he has some kind of agenda. Right? But the instruction from the finance minister is to start at 10% minimum.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So this is what the PSA president went there for. For you to explain that the state of the economy.
Yeah.
Because let me explain something here, right? The state of the economy didn't start on April 29th, you know. Right? Because if Rowley and they could take 47%, all of them get 47%.
Yeah.
So how come the state of the economy wasn't in effect then? It was always like that.
Yeah.
They mash up the economy, so they had to consider before they take the 47% themselves.
Correct.
Right? So you have to treat the public servants with dignity. And another thing I listen to some of the PNM propaganda and the propagandists.
Yeah.
Now, you know, India, I saying this to draw my reference, right? India and South Africa playing test cricket.
Okay.
In India.
Yeah.
There's this guy, Sunuran Mutusami.
Okay.
He plays for South Africa, right? He scored a century today.
Yeah.
The reporters are now asked him if he's an Indian, and his response was, "No, I am South African." Right? I have roots in India, but I am South African first and foremost. So I draw this parallel to say the same. What I want to say now. You see, the PNM have this way to divide and rule, and it's always about Indian, because they are the ones who come out with this racial slurs, you know. Most times, or Indians and right. The point is that the man said that he is a South African. I think this is what you were saying here just now, right? Because let me explain something here. In Jamaica, the Indian people are Jamaicans, you know, first and foremost.
Correct. That's correct.
Jamaica have Indians also. Yeah. But the PNM does use that. They just use that to gain voting advantage.
Yeah.
Because the habit is that the PNM is a black man party, which is not.
Right.
The PNM party is really for the voter bank. Those areas that they neglect. Right? So, gentlemen, have a good day. I'll call back. Because no other people trying to get in here.
Thank you. Call back. Call the 905 area code, call back. Thank you. Thank you, Alistair. Call out the 905 area code. Virginia, call back. Call back, Virginia. Sorry about that. Virginia, welcome. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling you from Canada.
Welcome.
And first time caller.
Welcome.
But I have to call and say this, man.
Yeah, man.
Fraud of the week.
Man.
Fraud of the week.
Yeah.
KFC. And I'm sick of it, man.
All right. Okay.
Honestly, brother. Take it easy. All the best.
Yeah, man. Okay. All right. Let's go to fraud of the week in the chat. All right. So, Tommy, take one day for KFC. Kira Marie Ange, welcome.
Welcome to you, Kira. All right, Tommy. Kira says, I only want peace and unity in this live stream today, eh? What boy? Kira is the WZYE police boy. Kira says she only wants unity and peace, one. Everyone is entitled to their own point of view. Yeah, but you know. All right, Tommy, you have do I give you already for fraud of the week, right?
I have 2 for Gary Abood, 1 for CPO DL,
Right.
1 for KFC.
Okay. Fraud of the week, Apron Brown. Amory Brown.
I'm not hearing you.
Fraud of the week, Amory Brown.
Oh, I have a call coming in. I have a call.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Washington. Uncle Tommy. I apologize to your radio station, but it don't come out already. Ice KFC, fraud of the week. Mr. Washington, play something, you know. Those suffer in silence. So, would you bless no man curse? Either fighter, either liver. Bless. Let it be on KFC. KFC is go there and make sure it happen, you know. Because I fight and toil and make sure and get a roof over my tree. I don't want that said. I just want to be alive. Bless.
Okay. Dr. Musical Boy, the ghost from the political cemetery. I wonder who is that boy? Akira, welcome. This is Akira. Fraud of the week from Marabella. Who is that? The 120th SRC. So we put that down. 120th SRC for its appointees. That is Marabella. All right, let me go here. Hold on there, folks. Let's send your fraud of the week. My vote is in a voice note. This vote is in a voice note. Maybe he send you a voice note, Tommy. You see a voice note from Drygen?
Yeah.
Go ahead now.
Let me play it.
We just want to get here who is fraud of the week. COP, hold on. Tommy again?
Yeah, I play it now.
Well, any true Trinbagonian normally wear all different colors. So take it from there. We are not against stopping the carnage that sometimes takes place in our sporting facilities. All right? We are not against that ban. I, Gordon Bernard Maloney, the first blessed of God and flavored highly, endorse it. My beef, pork, chicken, fish, and shrimps is the manner in which it was done. No difference to stopping about 10,000 people. That's what the economists and them say. I quote it. Legal. Owners / leaders / managers are involved in corruption. Not the ordinary worker, the paymasters and them. So you stop the ordinary people. So the same thing. Call everybody in a meeting and let's talk. This is what we're looking at. This is what we believe will benefit and have a conversation. But not because you have a different. Because you know that it has 6.5 about that will come out and put a spin to every bloody thing. There's a way that things should be done. There's a way that things should be done. You have corruption and thing then, man, it have jail and courthouse and thing for that. Hopefully it don't last 10 years like some of them cases might have going on now. But let we see them get before the bloody court now. And don't let these people be suffering. And then on top of that, you put a SOE. So nobody can hit the street as without them happening. So I'm saying there's a way to do things. There should be consultation. Right? Don't try to think it now after these two come out, these two grades now, you don't know, we will give them something every month. And come now, man, let us do things different now. That's what you said that you're going to do. My FOTW, Product of the Week, is my Tumakian friend. You must have a reason for doing something, Gordon. Yeah, for him banning these men from calling to talk about what's affecting them. And I don't think anybody's more UNC than these fellas who say they cost PNM, they cost everybody left, right, and center who stood against you. Father.
All right. All right. Tommy, we got it.
Yeah.
This fraud of the week is me. Put one for me, Tommy.
Oh boy.
All right. Let me get there. Fraud of the week. Hold on. Let me go to the chat. Fraud of the week. Volsang said, Drygen, why didn't it complain when they asked raise fuel price 3 times and wipe his ass in the populist face with that stupid grin on his face? Just Cool say he right in his head. You know what, Tommy? I feel when that fella graduate from kindergarten school, he get beat in his head too much. I feel so. I just feel so. Paul Sammy says Gordon Drygen is the fraud of the week. Put one for fraud, Gordon Drygen. And I'm going to go through this here. COP, call back. Sorry about that. Call back, COP. Mr. Florida, who's your fraud of the week?
My fraud of the week is Avery Brown.
All right. Let me do some fraud of the week here, all right? Avery Brown. All right?
And before I leave this answer, right? You know when a man speaking, right? And he's saying politics and antics, right? When a man just emphasize on that too. You know what they say about him, right?
What?
He like the rod.
Oh God, all right. COP callback. Let me see. Fraud of the week. Tommy, write these down, Fraud of the week. Mr. Intellectual say Wall Street, I guess set up, boy. Set them up, yeah. They set them up. Hold on, Monica Ramke soon say Amory Brown. One for Amory Brown. Anthony Ford with he says my fraud of the week is KFC. Tommy Mohammed said the lady husband is a fraud. That's the lady who they arrest. She husband is a fraud. Fraud of the week from Uranus McFarlane, the PNM Women League. Fraud of the week, the lady husband who apologized. Now that's the same one. You'd have to put that again. Eugene Alameni, my fraud of the week is the Woodbrook Resident Association. Woodbrook Resident Association. Mr. Intellectual fraud of the week is Amory Brown. He said Avery Brown. 07 Alana fraud of the week is the Prime Minister from St. Vincent. Ralph, 3 HDC houses, Gonzalez. Volsang said, Anthony Ford said, fraud of the week, Gary Aboud. Volsang said, fraud of the week, Drygen. Okay. All right, let me see if there's any more fraud of the week. Fraud of the week. Well, let's send in all the fraud of the week. Pram. All right, semantics fraud of the week is Chance Blogger. Who is that, right?
I ain't have a clue.
Priam Rambaran fraud of the week is Amy Lollipop Brown. Paul Legal say yes, well, he sung like a special child. Oh God. Yeah, I feel what happened is that your parents didn't mean to beat him, but he ended up getting beat in the head. Let me see if I have any here in the chat. Okay, folks, I want you all to take a listen to this, eh? Take a listen to this. So, fraud of the week, when we come back, we're still taking your fraud of the week. S. Smooth says, fraud of the week, CPO, Chief Personnel Officer. I think that is Dindal, Tommy.
Dindial.
Yeah. Dindial. Just School fraud of the week, Gary Aboud. Wall Street, you had him on your screen earlier, the red boy. Who is that? Who's the red boy? I don't know who's the red boy, you know.
That you
Donna
want to talking about
See?
the sporting facility.
Yeah, but she says somebody's the red boy. Who's that? I didn't know that. How long he collecting that salary? As smooth, how long he collecting that salary? Wolfgang want to know how come Walls didn't play anti-cam straight to the back. He go play it, he go play it. He go play it. Paul the Gal fraud of the week, Gary Aboud. COP, welcome.
Professor Walsh and Uncle Tommy.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
And all the listeners in the village. Yeah. Sunday Talk, let's talk politics. Good afternoon. Them dog and them, why all the time they wasn't back, you know? Fraud of the week, I put in Gordon and that. Gordon must get fraud of the week.
You put him in that?
You see how we classify we as chicken, fish, and shrimps. Yeah. Chicken, fish, and shrimps. That is when I'm being part of listening program and hating the host and them. Hating me. For what? For what reason, Gordon? For what reason? You all are the problem in this country. All the problems this country have is what you all support and create the avenue for this misconduct in public office and wrongdoings and having party 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in public place spaces. All the support that as senior citizens for years. This government go change that. But let me ask you something, Professor Wall Street.
Go ahead.
And I know I want to put Eastman Construction in that fraud of the week too.
Yeah.
He draw it. How it is when a contractor lost a case, the lawyers and them decide to pay that bill?
When they lost a case?
Yeah. When you hire lawyers to fight a case for you in court, and you lost your case and thing, and you had to pay lawyer fees. Who does have to pay that? Your lawyers does have to pay that?
No.
Or the contractor does have to pay that?
No, you have to pay the court costs.
The contractor has to pay the court
So how the contractor asking the lawyers and them that represent them to pay the money?
Well, because they have no money. Maybe the lawyers and them fool them to take the thing to court. You understand?
So it's a legend that they fool a little black boy from Lavantel.
Correct.
To put his company to let they jump up in Janjata.
Yeah.
Create confusion. And now put him in a deep hole where he owing big money.
Correct.
And they ride out.
They ride out. Leave
And
him
them,
there. Leave him holding the bag. He holding the bag. Yep. That's correct.
whoa, that is what they do there.
That is exactly right.
But I want to tell that black man, that is where politics, that way politics, this bring you, especially when you're dealing in tribal politics. When you're dealing in tribal politics. And when you watch that screen over there, you know the two black men in front over there vex. That alleged past UNC leader heading on top of all that we know. Because the show, that past UNC member, that speaking on the PNM platform now,
Yeah.
the political leader show him more love than any one of them lifetime member at the PNM over there.
Yep.
That is why they put he over up to Faris and all of them. That is true, Penny, and that is true, Kareem. But I think that contractor, them PNM lawyers and them, only go and help him. Don't let him make a jail. Don't let him make a jail. And I expect he and them other radio station and them, all them people them who was supporting that to happen with Eastman got to take CPEP to court. I only can raise fund now to help him pay them court fees. Because look at all of them over there, all them lawyers and them in that screen over there. Them going to bed comfortable, you know, Mr. Eastman. Mr. Eastman.
Yeah.
Comfortable, them going to sleep. Comfortable, you know. And the whole family. When you going to sleep now, you going to sleep worried. Your assets, they can seize your assets and things. Well, they say the company only had 3 brush cutters. And you know them, you know how there is. You know how there is sweep after CPEP.
Yeah.
After CPEP cut the road and thing away. You know there's a sweep the road?
Yeah.
Professor Wall Street?
Yeah.
The pass and the cut 2 people. You know, people that palm tree in the yard?
Yeah.
The pass and the cut 2 palm branch. And the sweep the road with that. They say Mr. Eastman have plenty palm branch. Home by years, bro. Plenty. If the court want, they can seize them assets. Thank you.
God, thank you. Oh, God. You're very easy. But, folks, let's listen to this, all right? You see, boy, I feel so. Well, I ain't feel sorry for the fellas. Tommy, they make him carry case to court. The fired PNM contractor. He's a PNM contractor. You know, CPEP contractor. He's a PNM contractor. Yeah?
They try a shot and it failed.
Yeah, they try a shot. And the shot failed miserably. Let me take a listen. Take a listen.
A community-based environmental protection and enhancement program company, CPEP, contractor has failed in its bid to revive its lawsuit challenging a mass termination exercise in the state company. Delivering a judgment a short while ago, appellate judges Peter Rajkumar, James Abood, and Ricky Rahim dismissed Eastman Enterprise Ltd's appeal over a judge's decision to stay the case. The panel ruled that High Court Judge Margaret Muhammad could not be faulted for staying the claim based on Eastman's failure to engage in mediation and arbitration before litigation, in accordance with a clause under its contract. However, the panel ruled that the judge was wrong to refer preliminary allegations over the mass renewal of contractors' days before the general election in late April to the office of the Director of Public Prosecutions. The judges said the referral was premature as the evidence before her was incomplete and untested. Presenting submissions last month, Eastman's lawyer Larry Lala, SC, said the judge was wrong to find that the company was required to engage in mediation and arbitration before seeking an injunction to stop the current United National Congress coalition government, led by Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar, from terminating the contracts. While he accepted that the alternative dispute resolution clause in the contract was valid, Lala said it was not mandatory. He also argued that CPEP was required to give 30 days notice or pay his client a month's service in lieu of notice. Lala further contended that the judge overstepped by referring the renewal issue to the DPP's office when the evidence was still at a preliminary stage. Under the Constitution, the DPP has no power to investigate. He can institute criminal proceedings, but that comes after an investigation, Lala said. Lala also rejected allegations that the renewals were fraudulent on the basis that they were not expressly approved by the then cabinet. There is no evidence that cabinet approval was required, Lala said, as he referred to an addendum to the contract which he suggested guaranteed his client a 3-year extension. He said allegations made by CPEP related to assurances from former Chairman Joel Edwards over cabinet giving the green light to the renewals were irrelevant, as they did not involve Eastman. There is nothing to implicate Eastman over what was going on in CPEP, Lala said. Responding, CPEP's lawyer Anand Ramlogan, SC, said the judge could not be faulted for her handling of the case. She was plainly justified and right, Ramlogan said. Ramlogan urged the panel to uphold the judge's findings on the Alternative Dispute Resolution Clause, suggesting that reversing the decision may significantly affect commercial disputes in TNT. The parties intended the Alternative Dispute Resolution Clause to be binding and effective, he said. Ramlogan also said the company was eventually paid for a month's service after being officially notified of the termination in late June. On the referral, Ramlogan said the judge acted within her discretion as she was faced with evidence that CPEP's former board was misled on cabinet approval. This was an attempt to handcuff CPEP to existing contractors. This involved public funds to the tune of $1.4 billion, Ramlogan said. He said that if the referral eventually led to criminal prosecution, it would form another valid ground to terminate the contractors. It is fraud, and the renewal would be fruit from a poison tree, Ramlogan said. CPEP was also represented by Kent Samlal, Jared Jagru, and Asha Ramwal. St. Clair O'Neill and Kareem Marcel appeared with Lala for Eastman.
If you live in a New Jersey zip, do you man want them fellas and them would take him to court, Tommy? Now he had to pay the bill. He has to pay the bill, Tommy.
You want the lawyers to pay the bill?
Huh?
You want the lawyers to pay the bill?
Yeah, you want them to pay the bill. You want them to pay the bill. But Tommy, they wrongs develop and tell him you have a case, boy. And the fella say, yeah, I have a case. We're going to court. They know the second time he lose, you know. Boy, you like the Soca Warriors, boy. You like the Soca Warriors, losing left, right, and center. Tommy Muhammad said, George Ramdeen, you saw this video that Kareem made where he was talking thing against Mr. Anil and saying Mr. Robert should not exclude him.
KFC calling. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy. The last 9 years plus, that contractor wasn't eating like Pacascosh. He kept to the lawyer field. Caught in him, like tall man, who said a while of the setup, put to come out to protest and try to make the Indian Prime Minister look bad and fighting for CPEP and Iraq. Peter plenty of them, you know. Who got 10 and 15 gang, you know. For the carnival season there, about 2 years ago, I went down there and see he partner in crime there. They give me 3 days work, they had to wait a whole month and something. If me come out and talk, you know, he next day to find money and give him a 9 something. So tall man, organize and up the pay. Talk to the fire sir, you help you. That fellas tell them have money like stand. They go feel like a fit there.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Tommy, let's, you know, I mean, you know what? The PNM just do one set of wickedness to the poor, black, disadvantaged people, you know. Really and truly, boy. What, Would that fella getting any money to pay for anything? Where you getting money? But Tommy, I want you to listen to Ms. Kamala Prasad Busesa in the parliament. Let me get a short snippet here. Take a listen. They want nothing with the Prime Minister. Nothing. Nothing.
Been called for, the clerk will take this.
I ain't get that one day, boy. One day.
I know.
Been called for, the clerk will take this.
Very, very low. You go fix it.
Very low.
Very, very, very low. Azina, how are you doing? That one was very low. Very low. But folks, I want you all to listen to this one, eh? Listen to this one. Anderson go get vexed for this, eh? But Anderson, I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry, Anderson. Yeah, Tommy Mohammed, Mr. Sessa hit him for 6 and shoot. That was the one on Imsbo there. I thought that was the better audio, but we had to get the better audio. Azina Smith, welcome. Yeah, the PNM going on cuff him down. Take it easy. Kamala making no joke, and the Prime Minister Kamala Prasad was making no joke. She ain't making joke. She not making joke. George Ramdeen says Tommy Mohammed, Rav Gonzalez asked in a vice and tightening. Yeah, we could say that. Yeah, we could say that. Yeah. Azina Smith is watching. Oh God. Semantic 62 say, well, I ain't reading that one. Semantic. Way semantic. But Bernard Thomas said, for your information, Gordon, the Americas encompasses the entire New World. I don't think he know that. Semantic 62 says he taking chain up with those dunce lawyers. Volsang said smooth, the contractor probably accepted to take the fall. They're hungry and dunce like that. Desperate and ignorant people are like that. No. Anyhow. This sound like a vendetta to me, boy. I don't know. Akira said the fraud of the week is Santa Cruz. That sound like a vendetta, Akira. I don't know. I don't know. Put on one for Santa Cruz. But Santa Cruz, Anthony's significant other say he is a fraud. I mean Anderson, my bad. Batman, somebody say Batos behave. Anderson can't get vexed if he want the truth is out already. Semantic 62 that said that she'll meet him outside. Martin Wallace says the PNM use black people in East, North, and South to make them feel important. He good. Oh God. WRX 6. Oh, I make a mistake. Hey, Tommy. Wait now. Is Karen Marcel up? What? Oh, okay. I make a mistake, boy. I put Karen Marcel instead of Kareem Marcel. Folks, a mistake, eh? All right, let's listen to this.
It's hard to see. It's good to see how we black people just act like fool when they get a little bit of power. Now, I watching Kareem myself, and and he's a disgrace. He is a disgrace. Sorry to say that, he is a disgrace. And Roberts now highlights certain things about him. And it just proved the point that he had no business being in government. I think there's a youth man and he trying something, but when you hear this arrogant Gil, I mean this boy talk, you just want to know if he's serious. But then again, he have nobody to look up to because his leader is a woman. And she just be talking a pack of nonsense as well. You know, so by saying that he have no role models at all to look up to or to follow suit. You know, so I'm just saying, Curry Marcel, boy, I mean she, boy, Gail, I mean boy, look for next profession. Government is not for you. Honestly speaking, government is not for you. Lavantel never feel the PNM. Lavantel never feel the PNM. They always vote PNM over 40 something years. In the summer from the voting, and it's PNM. And PNM never do nothing for Lavantel. I don't know what's going on with Lavantel people, but they never take the loyalty from Lavantelians and put it to use at all. Lavantel has been loyal to PNM for decades. And the PNM did nothing for Lavantel. Nothing. They paved 1 or 2 road, which people are supposed to, they're supposed to do that for the people of the country. They're supposed to have good roads in the whole country, so therefore they did nothing for Lavantinians. You understand? They did nothing for them. The PNM is the worst. Penelope Beckles is the worst. I doubt she listening to this woman that's hurt my ears. Nothing to hold me, nothing to grasp. And when she hold me, in talk is nonsense. Talk to no, hey, don't make that mistake and vote for that woman at all. And new people, have a good day. You understand? Sink is the pain and I will never see above water again.
Oh well. Not here near Wall Street.
Yeah, I don't know if Kareem will get a message to Kareem Marcel. I hope he get the message. I don't know if he could get that message, but Monica Ramke soon said time for Lavantel to change loyalties. It happened, no, slowly but surely. Yeah, WRX says it's tribal politics in Lavantel. Miss Santa Cruz says, well, it takes one to know one. She should look in the mirror. Beach Bug says, Kareem and Hans Devines need to chill out. They're too inexperienced. Semantic 62 says he has Rowley because it seemed that Rowley is pulling the strings in the background. He's a puppeteer. WRX says PNM failed Lavantel. Everybody know that? Yeah. Leon Adams said that name suits him. Karen, that's the way he behaves. Hey, I make a mistake there, boy. I put Karen instead of Kareem. Yeah. But Tommy, don't you find he are kind of immature in Parliament?
He's not ready.
But shouldn't they pull him aside and like, help him? Shouldn't they help him?
They should. Would they?
I don't know, but they should be helping him. What the political leader there for?
She needs help.
She needs help herself.
Absolutely.
Let's take this call. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
A blessed Sunday afternoon to you guys.
Same to you.
Wall Street, Uncle T, COP, and everybody else on the chat.
Yeah, man.
Two things.
Yeah.
Carrie Marcel happened to be in the right place at the right time with the right set of people to help him to become a lawyer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He happened to be in the right place at the right time for it to help him to be an MP.
Correct.
And he in the right place at the right time for everybody to see the mistake everybody made helping him.
Drinking.
There's one thing you could do, right?
Yeah.
Is try to help somebody. But to teach a bull to read music is one of the most difficult things in anybody's life. And he is worse than a bull.
Say that again, Mr. Intellectual. Say that again.
I said you could teach anybody anything,
Ah,
right?
yeah.
But one of the things that you cannot do is try to teach a bull to read music.
Okay. I never heard that one before.
And he looked like he's one of them bull and them you can't teach him nothing at all, not even music.
Yeah, Mr. Intellectual.
You understand?
Even S. Smooth says, nice one, caller. Go ahead.
Now, the ignorance of the young man is overbearing now. It's really overbearing. And I think the family should pull him aside and teach him.
I agree.
Teach him.
Yeah.
Somebody need to do something, but again, a little too late. It looked like he ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong set of people. Yeah? Even though he was in the right place at the right time, when they find him and they help him, now he's in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong set of people. And he paying the price for it. Yeah. That is the height of ignorance, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and the second one is, you was wondering about my friend, Mr. Maloney.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the last time when I was going to explain to you, you tell me leave it there.
Uh-huh.
You understand?
Yeah.
Well, let me say it. When a child is abused, right? He feel he have the right to abuse everybody.
Okay.
And that abuse started when he was a child. Even when, as soon as they pick him up and they send him to Venezuela. You understand?
Yeah.
Abuse started before that. But when they couldn't make again with abusing him, they had to ship him out.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now that they bring him back here, it's more abuse than anything else. And he can't help himself. He want to abuse everybody. And he feel he right.
Yeah.
That's the same man who does be lying right through and say that he don't lie.
Yeah, correct is right.
But then again, you must know a PNM, you know. Propaganda and lies go together.
Correct is right. Yeah.
You don't look at yourself, you look at everybody else.
Yep.
All of us down here is another, you know. All of us down here I had to make we part and we call in an election show. But I telling you, this man, I don't know which God he really serving. You understand? Let you continue going the road he going, man. Have a blessed one, everybody.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Same to you.
Yeah. Tommy boy. Let's quickly listen to this here with Ralph 3 HDC houses Gonzalez. Listen to this.
Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar is dismissing allegations from her counterpart in St. Vincent and the Grenadines that financiers of the United National Congress were in his country to help the opposition New Democratic Party in the national general election on November 27. Speaking at a Unity Labour Party political rally in Canouan and the Southern Grenadines, Dr. Ralph Gonzalez publicly alleged that UNC financiers were in the country and were following the elections.
And they have two sets of financiers of the UNC. Some which are decent people, and others who are nasty, grubby hustlers. And that's the lot which are linked up with the NDP.
Warning about foreign faces in the country, Gonzalez alleged the financiers were interested in purchasing the land from the old port in Kingstown and the 175-acre land surrounding the former E.T. Joshua Airport. He said the NDP had spoken of privatizing port operations, so the UNC financiers were hoping for sweetheart deals to facilitate their acquisition of the lands in question. However, Prime Minister Persad-Bissessar said his statements are not true. She noted that recently she has seen other CARICOM prime ministers and their parties actively and overtly campaigning and interfering in general elections outside of their country within the Caribbean. Persad-Bissessar said the UNC does not participate in the type of what she called deplorable and disreputable conduct. St. Vincent's Eyewitness News reported that party members from the Barbados Labour Party landed in St. Vincent Thursday, 1 week ahead of the election, to help Gonzalez ULP's campaign. It was reported that 6 additional party members were scheduled to arrive from Barbados Friday. In October, the prime ministers of St. Lucia and Dominica were in St. Vincent for a one-day official visit that included a tour of the new Kingstown port and the hospital construction site in Arnold's Vale. Both endorsed Gonzalez for an unprecedented 6th term in office. St. Lucia's Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre is facing his own election fight as his countrymen will head to the polls on December 1. Gonzalez had also reportedly made a commitment to head to St. Lucia after his election battle to help Pierre convince the electorate to vote for him.
Tommy, did you just say that?
Yep.
Do you all know who leads the Barbados Labour Party? Do you know who, Tommy?
I don't think it's Mia Motley.
Well, think again, Tommy. I just did it. The Barbados Labour Party, BLP, is led by Mia Amor Motley, who is also the Prime Minister of Barbados.
What?
All you hear that? All you hear that?
What?
Why should I play the breaking news thing there? Hey, Tommy, yeah. Let me get a little breaking news thing there quick.
Yeah, you don't have much time.
Huh?
You don't have much time.
Yeah, I know. So all you hear who's supporting Ralph Gonzalez? The Barbados Labour Party. So Mia Amor Motley get exposed on WZYE TV. Mia, now we understand it. All you understand now. All you understand. All of them, they're plotting against the government of Trinidad and Tobago, the UNC government. All of them. Against Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar. Every one of them.
Let's do the floor before we wrap up.
All right, let's go ahead.
We got Gregory Aboud with 6. CPO Dindial with 2.
Okay.
KFC with 2. 120 SRC with 1. Emery Brown with 5. Wall Street with 1. Gordon Dryden with 3. Has Ben, whoever that is, with 1. Ralph Gonzalez with 1. Miss Santa Cruz with 1. I think that's all I see so far.
Okay, thank you. So, folks, we just exposed something here. Mia Motley sending representatives to St. Vincent to support Ralph 3 HDC houses, Gonzalez. Yeah? Caller, welcome.
Yeah, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, I called back to remind you all.
Yeah.
Some years back, when CARICOM was here, we had a local election here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We had a local election. All of them came to support the PNM. All of them spoke how well Rowley did. All of them. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Each one of them in CARICOM spoke to support him. So it comes back now to the Question Nostra. I don't know if you remember that term that Rowley used.
Yeah, I remember that.
The Question Nostra. They keep each other secret.
Yep.
So all their dirty lining now is now being exposed. All of them.
All of them.
So that is why all of them pushing one here. The CARICOM is a zone of peace.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. So have a good night, gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Folks,
okay.
Put your closing comments in the chat. Send your closing voice note. Put your closing comments in the chat. Send your closing voice notes. Tomorrow we go play something from Caribbean Soul. Caribbean Soul have a new initiative. We go play that tomorrow. Yeah, Tommy. As Zina say, that still wouldn't help Ralph. Volsang say, Batos, you must regularly visit and question our history in order to understand the reason why we are stuck in this pit. Correct is right. As Smooth says, I bet if we check the Barbados PM properly, we have properties in Venezuela and each other country. Yeah? She sent people over to SG to help them campaign. Yeah? Donna Cochran say, KFC with 3. KFC get 3 fraud of the week by Bernard Thomas. As this program comes to a close, good evening. Catch up tomorrow, Monday evening. Thank you, Bernard. Semantic 62 says she lied them up in the UNGA. CARICOM is no zone of peace. Sherry Abraham said interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Maybe Anthony Gonzalez need to go to school and take an English course. Tommy boy? When I see that, Tommy, I say, wait now, boy. I was shocked. Tommy Mohammed said the brother of wrongdoers. But I all praise that woman so much. Now it's mud because she's strong Caribbean man. Good leader. I don't even know what the hell. I don't even know Dryden saying, huh? CARICOM is a zone of mischief. Just cool say Caribbean is a zone of mischief. Yeah, boy. You know, Batos, thanks for that, you know. Folks, on Thursday is Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So there'll be no program on Thursday. Batos, thanks for that, yes? Thank you very much, Batos. Thanksgiving, boy. Esmooth say, anyone remember Rowley was regularly traveling to Barbados at one time? We need to check to see if we have properties in Barbados and St. Vincent. Yeah? Yeah. So folks, going to take that break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap up. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COPNU, on WZYE 95.9 FM. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509.
You know, Tommy, I gotta be honest with you. I was surprised with Mia Motley sending a delegation from the Barbados Labour Party to defend Ralph Treat HDC Houses Gonzalez, and then Ralph Gonzalez accusing the UNC of sending people and financiers, right, to St. Vincent against his party. Yeah? What says you, Tommy, as we close?
Nothing surprises me anymore, especially when it comes to Caribbean politics. It's corrupt to the core.
Okay. I don't know if it's Steve Divadine and two guys living in the US and commenting on things in Trinidad, their former country. Tommy, didn't I just run for Trinidad and Tobago? I want to guess it. I guess in here. Didn't I just run for Trinidad and Tobago?
You just ran for Trinidad and Tobago, and I plan on spending the winter in Trinidad and Tobago.
How is that my former country? I'm guessing he meant both of us, right?
Yes.
How is that a former country? Help me now.
I don't know. I know I have property in Trinidad.
All right. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I am missing something. I am just missing something. Anyway. Mr. Intellectual said them fellas always thief in election. No, but that's an interesting comment, you know. Steve, were you talking about Tommy and I? Or were you talking about some other two people that we missed? And Tommy, it's possible you could be talking about another two individuals, you know. You don't think so?
The talky talk.
Yeah. Okay, folks. My closing comment. Yeah, folks. Thursday is Thanksgiving. Tommy, you ever had tofurkey? You ever had tofurkey?
No, not yet.
You know what that is, right?
Tofu turkey?
Correct is right. You gotta taste it, man. It tastes real good. All right, folks. Here is my closing comment. Now that my phone is working again. I'll have about 3 more videos. You go play them tomorrow.
Today is Sunday, November 23rd. I place this day in your hands. May your presence go with me from the very beginning, lighting my steps and guiding every detail of my path. Let this Sunday be filled with peace, care, and direction. May everything that tries to drain me or distract me be removed, and may everything that comes from you grow within me. Father, renew my strength, calm my heart, and strengthen everything you have prepared for my life. Let me feel your hand over me, guiding me, protecting me, and opening doors that only you can open. Bless my home, my family, and every area of my life. May this Sunday be marked by good news, answers, peace, and divine direction.
Anderson, you have a minute. Anderson, don't go sideways. I taking your call. Do not go sideways, Anderson.
But I see the program I finish already. I will call you because I didn't finish make my statement earlier on. I didn't finish.
No, but I hang up on you.
Just cut off just so.
No, I hang up on you. Here why I hang up on you. We wasn't talking about them KFC issue no more.
I watching, man. Other people call other people names. Call them. Anyway, tomorrow, please, and God.
All right, bless. I'm gonna finish my closing quote. See, Tommy, we have a discipline, and we have to stick to discipline. You understand? If you can't deal with the discipline, too bad. You understand?
Yep.
Day in your... Let me feel your hand over me, guiding me, protecting me, and opening doors that only you can open. Bless my home, my family, and every area of my life. May this Sunday be marked by good news, answers, peace, and divine direction. Thank you, Lord, for another day, for another new beginning, and for everything you are still going to do. In Jesus' name, amen. This prayer...
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all I like to say what I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
This is by Jackson Brown Jr. And it goes like this. Don't forget a person's greatest emotional need is to feel appreciated. Don't forget a person's greatest emotional need is to feel appreciated. Never. I'm going to ignore this phone call for now. You, the man in the mirror, you have to become the change you want to see. However, if you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you give them a hand up.
Okay.
That's KFC.
All right. You could take it, Tommy.
Well, I wasn't finished yet.
Okay. Turkey neck is great too.
Yeah, so
go ahead.
So we'll see each other tomorrow, please God, in the village. Till then, have a great Sunday, whatever is left, and we'll talk with each other then too. Let me take the call. Go ahead, KFC. KFC, you're live. KFC,
all right.
You're live.
There we go. So, Mr. Intellectuals, have a blessed afternoon, everyone. Hope you all have yourself a tremendous blessed night. Until we meet tomorrow, please God. Right? You know, Semantic 62 said, so you all should have the program on Wednesday then. You know, Semantic 62, that's not a bad suggestion, eh? Tommy, we could think about that.
Yes.
We could have the program on Wednesday instead.
That's
That'll
not
be
bad.
that'll be 4 days straight.
I know. Yeah, boy. That's a lot day, boy. Yeah, we go think about it though. You just think about it.
We have
Um,
a voice note from Drygen.
hold on. Let me finish read these things here. And Dr. Musical Boy say Friday. Okay, let me finish read these closing comments here. Donna Gawkins says, blessed to all, stay safe. Bato says, knowledge is having the right answers, intelligence in asking the right questions. You said that already. Donna Gawkins says, just cool, stay safe, my brother, blessings. Anthony Ford of the East says, Professor Washington and Uncle Tommy, bye till tomorrow, please, the Lord. Donna Gawkins says, Anthony Ford with an E, have a blessed and wonderful rest of the day. Blessings, stay safe, brother. Anthony Ford says, everyone stay safe and blessed till tomorrow, please, Lord. Bye. Semantic 62 says, he talking about himself and his reflection in his mirror, Wall Street. Matilda says, hi, everyone, have a safe day. God continues to protect you all. Thank you, Matilda. Tommy Mohammed says, yellow is the code in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yellow is the color in the opposition parties and Vincent and the Grenadines, so yellow is the code there. Go ahead, KFC.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Mr. Washington, you all discipline and then shut up and keep it discipline. Mr. Good afternoon to Anderson, you couldn't let me beat him, and I'm a comrade COP. Yeah. So I'm telling you tomorrow meet again now. You want discipline and manners on this program, bless.
I don't know, boy. Like COP, like KFC just take something in between the show, you know? Oh God. George Ramdin, my closing comments, Ralph will not win the election. Bernard Thomas said, as the program comes to a close, good evening. All catch up tomorrow, Monday evening. Okay. All right. So, CV says, Anthony, blessings. We outside. Mr. Intellectual say, abused people usually are abusers themselves. Azina Smith say, have a blessed and wonderful night. Sleep tight. Monica Ramki soon says, have a great evening, everyone. Stay blessed. Folks, we are outside. We see you tomorrow.
We have one voice note.
Okay, go ahead, play.
Yeah, another program that's ending or end. Yeah. I don't know how you all could be comfortable, no. Rice and peas every day. Rice and peas.
Oh God, oh God.
Rice and peas is peas and rice. Peas and rice. Peas. Oh Lord. God, because Gordon Bernard Maloney the first is honest and truthful. It is extremely difficult for him to hear a lie and just leave it alone. Because listen, man, the things that these people stood for then and supported then, oh God, by everyday people getting licked up. that for 9 years I won, or 9.5. The next thing is, well, they just come. They just... than it was last year this time. Oh gosh, what does that... Eh? Everyone that get licked down, you will hear them calling for Mr. Heinz Jones. Calling and calling. Of course, in their previous incarnation, how much time they changed that particular position? How many times? I won't go into that. Get rid of this certain noise and all kind of thing. This is noise too. She trying to get she trying to get rid of this noise too. That they can't come out and do the road at all. Eh? You think PNN could have do that and get away? You think PNN could have do that and get away? Oh gosh, I'll listen to the country lovers now. Forget about the red and the yellow now. Right? Have a good evening, eh? Don't forget to pray. Talk to God, talk to man. We could change this thing.
Folks, we are out of here. We see you tomorrow on In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you. We are out of here. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Trinidad and Tobago champion.
Yeah. Sunrise over Laventi, concrete and steel. Dusty track where young dreams start to heal. Mama said, child, your feet got a story to tell. Not about dollars and cents, but where champions dwell. He train in the rain on the hillside so steep, while others slept sound, while the cities are beat. They call him Wall Street, yeah, a name full of grace, but his currency speed and he set the whole pace. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold, Johnny, 1 bronze for me shining. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Mexico City, altitude biting the lungs. Some stumble heavy, felt a thin air stung. But Wall Street, he breathed it like Trini sunshine. Hear the starting gun crack, that moment was his time. First race, pure lightning, left rivals in smoke. Gold medal gleaming, broke the altitude yoke. Second race, pure fire, heart of a lion. Another gold shining, Trinidad's bright beacon. The crowd roared soca, from the stands to the sky. Wild out as just whispered, how did he fly? Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Third race legs heavy, oxygen thin, but love until spirit burn deep from within. He dug to the roots where the strong trees grow, where the steel pan rhythms make the tough hearts glow. Bronze on his chest, yeah, hard-earned and true. Proof that the fighter in him always pull through. Not just the codes, but the grit in the fight, shining like stars in a Mexican night. From the yards of the town to the world's highest stage, he wrote history's page, turning down to a maze. Jah guide his feet on a red Mexican clay. Carry the red, black and white every single day. No Wall Street Tower, no ticker tape sound, just the roar of his people on familiar ground. Love until raised him to struggle the song, gave him the strength to prove the world wrong. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free, bread. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Heard the whole nation stand up with pride. Stand up. Yeah, love until breeze on his champion's face. Mexico dust on his running shoes, keeping pace. 2 golds glow, 1 bronze gleams low. Mr. Wall Street's where the real riches grow. Not in the towers, but the track and the heart. Trinidad and Tobago from the very start. One love, one life, run on. Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Trinidad and Tobago champion.